We use a half kneel position to eliminate any potential for knee and foot compensation. When we're stretching the hip flexors, we need to drive forward and back to mobilize, as well as side to side, and then finally rotationally to improve all three planes of hip flexor load, as well as improve thoracic and abdominal initiation. Then you can move out to a longer position and drive chest to thigh, which improves hamstring length in all three planes as we reach forward, side to side, and rotate. Hamstrings and hip flexors work in concert to control stride length of an athlete. Then we can come down to that long chest drive to thigh and rotate towards the forward leg to mobilize thoracic spine, glute, and hamstring for improved glide over the hurdle rather than an athlete jumping over the hurdle. To improve that lateral hip mobility, which is often restricted in dancers and female athletes, you can utilize a crossed half kneel approach and side bend and rotate to improve hip mobility in the down leg. A hurdler has to be incredibly talented with transitioning frontal plane motion into sagittal plane motion. So, and to improve that mobility, we can do a cross step side bend and a cross step rotational reach to load the glute and thoracic spine. We can also do a cross step reach, which improves strength through the hip and abdominals and mobilizes the hip. Then you can transition to a no-touch cross reach for strength, and making it even harder, drop off the edge of a step to get through further range of the glute, or drop off of a Bosu, again to drive me through more glute muscle and engage more abdominal. To improve pelvic glide on a femur for improved trail leg mobility, we again go to wide-based half kneel and drive side to side to improve glide, as well as reaching overhead to improve hip flexor length, turn on abdominals, and improve groin length as well. Then we transition to a cross-step side bend to improve lateral hip mobility for foot contact with the ground and improved glute use. And then you can transition to a cross-step drive, which utilizes the full length of the glute. Finally, we move to a cross-step calf stretch, which helps load the subtalar joint so that we don't have an ankle restriction feeding into a hip flexor restriction in the drive.